Hello, beautiful. This is Roy Grant, your life coach. Wanted to talk a little bit today about healthy gay relationships. I think this is a really big issue in our community. First and foremost, because we don't even know what a healthy relationship means necessarily. We don't have a lot of role models as gay role models growing up that demonstrate what a healthy relationship means. And so we're really left to kind of figure it out for ourselves. And that can lead to a lot of issues because we're kind of going into things blind and we're not able, maybe to as a younger child, express what we're going through to other people because we sense that it's looked down upon by society. So we have all these emotions that are being harbored within us. We want to experience emotional and physical intimacy with someone. And so a lot of times we are only able to connect on that physical level as younger individuals and even as older individuals too who are later to coming out. And so we kind of miss that gap of being able to naturally form emotional relationships before physical ones and learn about healthy boundaries. I think boundaries is a big issue in relationships, and you can't have healthy boundaries unless you know what you deserve, because boundaries are always based upon what we believe we deserve. And so I want to tell you, as your life coach, that you are deserving of love, respect, and appreciation. I mean, that's the bare bones. There's so much more that you deserve. And you're going to have to teach yourself that. And you're teaching others that as well, in how you treat yourself, how you talk about yourself, and what you allow for yourself in your relationships. I think about too how, you know, straight children, or at least young girls, they have books, fairy tales where the prince is rescuing the princess, and there's this whole romantic development, and you see at least a fantasy of what love can be. Well, they're not that that's necessarily the best influence either, because it is a fantasy and it's not realistic to think that someone's going to come and rescue you. But just as another example of how we as gay people we're not brought up on same-sex love, unless you're fortunate enough to have parents who are a same-sex couple. For many of us, it's just not the case. And so we really have to teach, we have to know what a healthy relationship means. And we have to know what we deserve. And then enforce those boundaries based on what we know we deserve. And the most difficult part is once you're in the relationship, so even if you know what you deserve, feeling loved, feeling that attention, and even feeling just affectionate touch can really kind of override your ability to maintain those boundaries. So that's where you have to be extra strong and know your values and what you deserve. And also put yourself in the right environment. There are a lot of ways for gay people to get together nowadays and hook up or just have sex. And, not everything has to be romantic. You can have playful, safe sex as well. But what is your ideal? What do you really want? Do you want commitment? And being honest with yourself about whether you really do want that or not. And put yourself in environments and social environments where your ideal person, you would believe your ideal person would be found, where would they be hanging out? What would they be doing? And if you're already in a relationship, how can you do things that reference your ideal? Do things together, even if it's not all that natural, to live that ideal that you envision, because you deserve your ideal. And another big point that I want to share with you is, because we don't really get a lot of praise as gay people, we may also tend to allow for ourselves just the windfall. You know, whoever comes into our life and starts showing us some affection or attention, you know, we give them the key to the gate, and you deserve so much more. You deserve the best. So don't settle. Don't ever settle for someone just because they're giving you a wink. I mean, that's to be expected, because I know that you're an amazing person and you have so much beauty and depth and intelligence to share. And so let that be the expectancy, that people will be interested in you and not be the standard, for them to have the key to the gate. So I intended this to be pretty short, so those are just some thoughts, and I hope that you can get something out of it. I want to thank you for listening. This has been Roy Grant, your life coach. Check out my website at roygrantlifecoach.com. I also have books available for sale on Amazon, so check out my author page at Roy Grant. Thanks. You're beautiful. I love you. Talk to you soon.